Back at it again. So today it was a little bit tougher than I felt like the other times when I was working out, and I didn't know if maybe it was just a mental thing or if really it was like a tough day. And then I thought about, those brownie bites that I ate last night that were really good, that I was probably paying for today. And then I started to think about sowing. And, the Bible says God gives seed to the sower. And so those brownies that I sowed last night were not good for today. And I thought about how that applies to my daily life. Specifically, like my son. I have a 6-year-old. He is the light of my life. He keeps me on my toes. And if you have a kid, they're your greatest accountability partners, because anything that you say to them or do around them, you will inevitably see them do as well. And I started to think about how I'm sowing into him, and not just how I'm sowing into him, but how I'm sowing into the environment around him. And what am I doing that he can see me do that helps him grow or prohibits his growth as a young man. And this Sunday at church, we had a guest pastor come who happened to be a member of the church at one point in time. And him and his wife and his congregation came and joined us for our 10th year church anniversary. But something really good that his wife said, Miss First Lady, said, and she repeated it from my pastor, and it was, you don't give to be seen, but you need to be seen giving. And I started to think about what is my son seeing me give? What is he seeing me do? What are the things that I can do kind of passively in order to help him? And I thought about that because we had quite the interesting conversation at dinner last night. And just the fact that we were sitting there talking, and we were truly having a dialogue about a whole bunch of different things that he felt the need that he wanted to bring up. Like he said, "Mommy, why do girls all the time go like this?" And I was like, "Who does that?" And he was like, not you. Not adult girls." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And I was like, "Well, when do they do that?" And he was like, "Usually when they get something right, they just go." And I was like, okay. But I truly enjoyed the fact that he felt comfortable enough just to talk to me about everyday things, like little mundane things. And it brought joy to my heart, and it helped reaffirm that I'm doing something right because he feels comfortable around me. So, going throughout today, I will be more conscious about not only what I'm sowing into others, but what I'm sowing into my environment, so that others around me can see the fruit that I bear.